Section 1. Cybersecurity Basics. What is cybersecurity? Cybersecurity is defined as a set of principles and practices designed to safeguard your computing assets and online information against threats. This includes the protection of computer systems, network, and data. Why is cybersecurity important? Cybersecurity is important for several reasons. Protection of sensitive data. In today's digital era, organizations store and process vast amounts of sensitive data, including but not limited to personal information for both staff and members. This can include financial records and other sensitive information. Prevention of financial loss. Cyber attacks can lead to significant financial losses. Breaches can result in deaths of funds, disruption of operations, and costly recovery efforts, not to mention the loss of grants and fundings for programs our members rely on. Safeguarding reputation and trust. A data breach or cyber incident can severely damage an organization's reputation and erode trust from funders, members, and our community. Compliance with regulations. Many industries have regulations and legal requirements governing the data of sensitive data. Compliance with cybersecurity standards and regulations such as GDPR, General Data Protection Regulation, and HIPAA, Health Insurance Portability and Accountability Act, is crucial to avoid legal consequences and financial penalties. Migration of operations disruptions. Cyber attacks such as ransomware and denial of service attacks can disrupt operations, leading to significant downtime and productivity losses and reputation damages. In summary, cybersecurity is vital to protect sensitive data, prevent financial losses, and preserve our reputation and trust. Cybersecurity statistics. Every 39 seconds, there is a cyber attack happening. In 2022, the average cost of a data breach globally hit $4.35 million. Ransomware costs for 2023 are projected to cost $30 billion globally. It is also predicted that businesses will lose approximately $10.5 trillion in 2025 due to cybercrimes. 22% of malware were delivered via email this year. There's approximately 500,000 new pieces of malware discovered every day. Approximately 4.1 million websites can contain malware at any given time. Ransomware attacks took an average of 49 days to be discovered last year. Did you hear about this? Recently, two major casinos were recently victims of ransomware attacks: MGM Resource International and Caesars Entertainment. The hackers who threatened to leak its data demanded $30 million in ransom. Caesars paid half to restore its business. MGM Resource International is predicted to be losing between 4.2 million and 8.4 million daily. Here are the percentages of frequency on how cyber attacks occurred. 45% of breaches included hacking. This is someone is attempting to steal or cause direct harm. 22% of breaches included casual errors. This is user error, mistyping a website or opening a bad link and falling for the scam. 22% included social attacks. This included friending a scam or fake person on platforms such as Facebook, Instagram, and other social media platforms. 17% included malware. This is software used to steal data. 8% included misuse by authorized personnel, not following any protocols and to ensure data is protected. What is or are some of the best methods to protect your accounts? Security measures. Use strong passwords and multi factor authentication, aka two step verification. Do not share passwords or write passwords down. Never leave a sticky with your password on your laptop/slash monitor. Do not use the same passwords for various accounts. Always use an antivirus software to protect your computer. Encrypt any sensitive data when transmitting. Use user awareness and cybersecurity threat training like this to prepare yourself with knowledge to protect yourself. Never leave your computer unattended. If you do, lock your computer when walking away from it. Section 2. Technology. Question: do you use a personal computer to do work for Make the Road? Make the Road New York computers. Can you use your personal computers at Make the Road? The short answer is no. Our cybersecurity insurance policy forbids the use of personal computers for a number of reasons. We are working to add the ability to use your own personal computer, but until such a program exists, you cannot use your personal computer for work. Question: why do you think our insurance company does not allow the use of personal computers? All Make the Road computers are encrypted and protected using antivirus software and EDR, endpoint detection and response software. Encrypted laptops ensure that if a laptop is lost or stolen, the data on this computer cannot be accessed without proper credentials. Note, this is why it is important that you never write your password on a sticky and leave it on the computer. All Make the Road computers and laptops are running antivirus software. The three pieces of software being ran on all our computers are BitLocker from Microsoft, Bitdefender antivirus software, and Alpha Secure, our EDR software. What is a virus? Section 2.2. Data security information. Data at Make the Road is stored on several platforms. Laptop, which is encrypted. Google Drive, which features two-step verification and is also powered by an industry standard 128-bit encryption. Box also has two-step verification and a dual-layer encryption. Salesforce, also two-step verification as well as being encrypted. Question: what kind of data does Make the Road have that can be considered valuable? Data classification and safeguards. Data classification is the process of categorizing data based on its sensitivity and importance to an organization. Implementing appropriate security controls based on the classification levels. Each department has dedicated folders and resources in Box. Salesforce generates folders for specific cases. Identifying and categorizing data based on its sensitivity. Storing images and documents in appropriate folders prevents unauthorized users from accessing it. Safeguarding personal identifiable information, PII, and sensitive data. Make the Road credit cards, memory information, client documents. Did you know that you can check your Google account security? Anytime you're on a Google page, you could click on the little icon on the top right corner with your initials or photo. Click on Manage Your Google account. From here, you could click on Security, and here you'll see information on your Google account, including recent security activities and what settings you have enabled to sign on to Google. If for some reason you do not have two-step verification enabled, you can visit safety.google/authentication to set up your account security. One last thing to check, you can also see where you're logged into. If you scroll all the way to the bottom of your email account, you'll see an area that says Open in Locations, Details. Clicking on Details will show you every single browser and device you're currently logged into.
Did you know that you can send secure messages?
Confidential mode. You can send confidential emails in Gmail. Recipients will not have the option to forward, copy, print, or download the email. Simply by clicking the little lock icon, anytime you're composing an email, will give you the options to sending the email as a confidential email. This is the pop-up box you get when you click confidential mode. Here, you can set up an expiration time or set up a passcode via SMS passcode. Though you'll need to know their mobile device in order to use this function, but this is a good way to protect very sensitive data. Section 3. Cyber threats. Question. Does data threats have to be online/internet based? Here are some security threats. Intrusions. Unauthorized individuals trying to gain access to computer systems in order to steal information. Malware, such as viruses, worms, Trojan horses. Programs that infect your machine and carry malicious code, sometimes to destroy your data on your computer or to allow intruders to take over your machines. Spyware, software that sends information from your computer to third parties without your consent. Spam, programs designed to send messages to multiple users, mailing lists, and other email groups. Phishing, the practice of using fake emails and websites to lure you into providing personal information. Ransomware, a type of malware that locks your data and hackers use to threaten to publish sensitive data and block access until a ransom is paid. Preventing intrusions by securing your computer. Always lock your computer when not attended. Log off or shut down when done for the day. If you are using a network cable for internet, disable the Wi-Fi. Ensure your operating system is installing the latest updates. Please note, your computer's updates are controlled by the IT department. Ensure your antivirus and anti-malware softwares have the latest software definition. Also, this is controlled by us as well. Don't let anyone use your computer or account. Never install software while consulting the IT department. Stopping viruses, worms, Trojan horses, and spyware. The best way to prevent is to have an antivirus software installed. All Make the Road New York computers come with Bitdefender. If you need a free antivirus software for your personal machine, you can try one of the options below. Ransomware is malware designed to deny a user or organization access to files on their computers. Hackers encrypt these files and demand a ransom payment for the decryption key. Is it phishing or phishing? How can I tell a phishing email? Number one, content. If someone emails you with a request that's outside the norm, or the message is asking you to open a document in which the message itself is asking you to enable macros or add ons. Two, email addresses. Many times you'll see a name of someone you know, but upon further inspection, the email itself, it's not their proper email. Three, always check links. Moving your mouse over any link on an email will tell you where that link is trying to take you to. Four, verify. Using another method of communication, call, text, or send another email to make sure the email that you just got is legitimate. Here are a few examples of scamming emails, phishing emails. Take a look at the bottom left. This was from October 1st. A fake Arlenis. We all know Arlenis' email. It's not Mavis drinks water. Here's another scam email from a Best Buy, which had an attachment. First of all, Brentley Harris at gmail.com. Definitely not a Best Buy email. Then look at the actual attachment itself. This attachment looks funky. Letters are copy and paste. There's no actual information on the user end. It's just a bunch of nonsense. Their goal is to get you to call their customer service number. And then from there, they will basically talk their way into you giving them money. Most cases, Google will notify you if something is fishy with this email. Yellow typically means that there is possibility this email is legitimate, but it is asking you to be a little careful. Many times you may see this with C4 email addresses. This is because the user may have a C3 email address. So because the names match up, you may see this a couple of times. If you see a red bar, that's a big no-no. Do not trust this email at all. Here are a few more examples. Jackie Eckers. I can't see Jackie's email, but if I click on the little down arrow, I'll be able to see more information on everything on this email, including Jackie's full email address, including how the mail was created and what mail service was used. Take a look at the example on the left. This comes from my mobile device. This is another fake email address. It says Robert, but that's definitely not Robert's email. Take a look at how the message is worded. And like I mentioned before, content. This is a random ask of buying gifts for somebody. So always pay attention to content, email address, the links, and any attachments. And of course, if you still are unsure, always reach out to the individual directly using another method of communication. Scams. Scams can be delivered various ways, including bad websites. Simply mistyping a popular website may take you to a website that looks like the website you're going to. Website ads and pop ups. This is using marketing advertisements that present great deals, but usually are not really legitimate. Emails, phishing emails that contain bad link or fake encrypted attachments. Fake emails that tie to your account has been compromised, such as Amazon, iTunes, Apple, and Google. How to identify fake websites? Fortunately, there are several simple ways to protect yourself from scam websites to ensure you stay safe as you navigate the World Wide Web. By following the tips below, you can better protect against these threats. Website address. Look at the URL of the website. Many times, scam sites will use or include the name of the site you are trying to visit. This is to trick you. Emotional language. This is mostly used by fake credit card, bank, and fake orders. Does the website speak to you in a way that heightens your emotions? Proceed with caution if you feel an elevated level of urgency, optimism, or fear. Poor design quality. It may sound a little obvious, but look carefully at how a website is designed. Does it have the type of design skills and visual qualities you would expect from a legitimate website? Low resolution image and odd layouts can be warning signs of a scam. Odd grammar. Look for things like spelling mistakes, broken English, and/or other obvious grammar errors, such as incorrect use of plural and singular words. Let's take a look at an example here. This is a fake email from Amazon. For your safety, your Amazon has been locked because we found some suspicious activity on your account. Someone is accessing your account and make some changes on your account information. This is the details. So as you can see, one, the word used for four is incorrect. They use the number four. They use different fonts because this is a copy and paste. And it just reads very broken English. This is a good example of something that's trying to scam you. Of course, if you look at the email address, it probably wouldn't even say no reply from Amazon. It would probably say Amazon WAS or some other Amazon looking website that's not really Amazon. Here are two examples of attachments that you may get from scam emails. The first item is a Word document. As you can see, the document tells you it's only available for desktop or laptop versions of Microsoft. In order to view it, you must enable the yellow bar. The yellow bar is a warning. It's telling you right away. Security warning. Macros has been disabled. Those macros are little programs that can run and do more harm to your machine than you think. Never enable macros unless you know where you're opening the document from. The second item here is a Adobe PDF that says it's supposed to open with Microsoft Excel. Click here to open with Microsoft Excel. Of course, moving the mouse over that link tells you that it's not a safe link at all. Here's another email that looks legitimate. From the normal look of it, everything here looks okay. Nothing stands out. But of course, you know this may be a scam. So your best bet is to simply move your mouse over the link button and see where it's trying to take you. This example is Dropbox, but this comes in all different cloud variants. As you can see, when you move your mouse over the link, it shows you the website it's trying to take you to. In this case, it looks like it's trying to take you to a website that does end at dropbox.com, but websites do not work that way. It works based on whatever your between your HTTP, the double slashes, and the slash slash. In this case, www dot whatever is being covered up .tk is the actual website it's trying to go to. Be mindful of any links that you see on attachments. They may be taking you somewhere where you don't really want to go. Have you seen any of these scam emails in the past? Now we're going to talk about fake alerts. These fake alerts are designed to scare you to thinking that your machine may be compromised and has something more serious. As you can see on the right hand side, there's a you might lose your data advertisement being broadcast from Google Chrome. You may think this is a virus. It's not a virus. Anytime you visit any website, you may be prompted up by a show notifications pop up. If you click allow on any of these pop ups, this is what will happen. Be mindful, they're not real alerts, they're not viruses or anything like that. But by clicking on those links, you may end up getting a virus afterwards. To remove them, it's pretty simple. On Chrome, you're going to click on the three dots on the top right corner. Go down to Settings, then click on Privacy and Security, and then click on Site Settings. Then scroll down to Notifications. And then here, you can see any website that you may have allowed notifications to. Simply click on the three dots and click on Remove. If you are using Microsoft Edge, it's almost similar. Click on the three dots, click on Cookies and Site Permissions, then click on Notifications. What should you do if you think you may have fallen victim to a scam? It's important to understand that if you see something, say something. If you're unsure something's a scam, feel free to contact the IT department. We'll verify for you if it is or isn't. Scammers will use all different methods to try to get your information. This example shows a bunch of text message examples. The first one is a Netflix one. It says your account has been suspended. If you click on that link, you'll be brought to a page that looks very much like Netflix. You'll be asked to log in with your username and password. Once you do, you'll be kicked out of your Netflix account. The second example, Amazon. Checkup-amazon.com. Again, it's designed to make it look like it's legitimate coming from Amazon. But clicking on that link will take you to a website where you'll put in your email and your password, and then you'll lose access to your account. Same thing with United States Postal Service. You already said we need your address. And many of those websites will just ask for your information and then ask for your credit card. You may even get some fake people. In this case, this example here has a fake robber asking for an employee to buy Google Play cards. One, that's not robber's phone number. And two, it's out of the norm that robber will ever ask anyone to buy them Google Play cards. Like I mentioned before, if you see something, say something. If you feel something is off, find another way of communication. You could always email the person. You could always try to message the real person and just see what's going on. I think it goes without saying, if you see any type of text messages like this, never click on the links. Here's a list of the most popular messaging apps available, from text messaging to iMessage, Signal, WhatsApp, Facebook Messenger, Skype, and Telegram. Some of them allow you to attach messages, images, and audio. Some of them will be willing to give up your data pretty easy without even much effort. It's important to look at all this stuff because at any given point, if you're communicating through any of these popular apps, you should be aware where data lies, who controls that data, and whether or not that data is actually secure or not. Another big one goes into scamming people for their Instagram, Facebook, and WhatsApp accounts. This is major because this is something that has been happening a lot more often, where people lose access to their personal social media accounts. If you are working with anyone and they ask you to verify with a code that they're going to send you, read what the actual code is saying. Most times it will tell you where they're from. If it says this is a WhatsApp code, but the person you're talking to has nothing to do with WhatsApp, do not provide them with the WhatsApp code. Same goes with Facebook, Instagram, or any other social media platform. Never share those text message codes, ever. Signal is considered to be one of the most secure messaging apps available. It is an open source software. It uses end-to-end encryption, and unlike other messaging apps like WhatsApp, it does not store any message metadata and uses any type of cloud to backup services. Your messages are secure and only accessible by you and the person you're talking to. Section 4, User Role in Cybersecurity. User Responsibilities. As individuals, we all have a crucial role to play in ensuring cybersecurity within our organization. By adhering to the best practices and following security protocols, we can significantly minimize the risk of cyber threats. It is our responsibility to remain vigilant, protect sensitive data, and to report any suspicious activity promptly. Together, we can create a secure digital environment and safeguard our organization's integrity, reputation, and success. Here are a few items to keep in mind. Manage your account. Accounts for email, Box, Salesforce, and computer logins are not to be shared. Everyone should have their own account. Create and maintain passwords. Password changes are required on all platforms after a certain amount of days. Secure your computer. Your computer is a gateway to major road information. While it is encrypted, leaving your computer unattended can lead to intrusions. Protect the data you are handling. Personal information is valuable and should be treated with the most care. Assess risky online activity. Use trusted websites and resources to help mitigate potential risks. Equip yourself with knowledge of potential threats. Steps to take after being hacked. Number 1, reset your password to your account. Make sure two-step authentication is enabled. Report the incident and notify the IT department and anyone based on your account and account access. Run your antivirus software to ensure nothing else was installed. Check your logs and send emails and other account activity. Identity theft. There's 5.7 million cases of fraud and identity theft that were reported to the FTC. the Federal Trade Commission. Experts believe that these cases occur so often that there's a new victim every 22 seconds. If your identity was stolen, you need to report it to the FTC. You can do that by visiting identitytheft.gov. What do you do if you've been compromised? Who to notify based on potential data breaches. If the breach contains data that deals with finance information, including but not limited to credit card numbers, bank account numbers, investment information, grant information, and budget information, please contact the Chief Financial Officer, Executive Team, Finance, and Development Team. Information about individual employees, including but not limited to Social Security numbers, please contact Human Resource Director and Executive Team. Any research data depends on the department. Member information, please contact the Associate Directors of Organizing and the Executive Team. Have you been compromised? There are many options out there to find out if you've been compromised. One website you could use is called haveibeenpwned.com. This website was created using data that's been made available to the dark web. You can see if your email was ever compromised. It will also tell you when and where your email and data was compromised. Section 5, AI technology.
The rise of artificial intelligence, AI technology, has revolutionized numerous industries, and cybersecurity is no exception. These tools are designed to make tasks easier. Easier doesn't always mean secure or safe. In the coming weeks, we will have more information, including protocols and guidelines on the use of AI. Some areas of concern include privacy concern. AI grows with data. Who controls and has access to information is unknown. It poses a huge challenge. Security risks. New AI tools are being developed every day. Granting access to these tools opens the door to potential breaches. Legal and regulatory challenges. Concerns over copyrighted infringement. Misinformation and manipulation. AI uses all types of data submitted by people across the world. Recent studies have shown that AI tools like ChatGPT got worse within time. Like I just mentioned, we will have guidelines and protocols on the use of AI technology. Before using any AI tools or technology, you must consult with the IT department to ensure safe usage. Remember, AI uses machine learning to evolve itself. Information submitted to AI can be contained in a dataset that can be used for other machine tasks that you may or may not knowingly authorize.
In conclusion, cybersecurity is a shared responsibility that requires vigilant and proactive measures from every individual within our organization. By understanding the basics of cybersecurity and recognizing threats and implementing best practices, we can significantly reduce the risk of cyber incidents. User awareness and training plays a critical role in preventing cyber attacks. Report suspicious activity promptly and collaborate with our IT department to address any potential vulnerabilities. Together, we can build a strong cybersecurity culture that protects our organization's members, clients, staff, assets, reputation, and of course, success. Remember, if you need help, anything related to IT, your computer, your email, your phone, you can reach out to IT support at maketheroadny.org. Thank you for participating in this cybersecurity training. Stay safe and secure. For information on the IT department, please take a look at the screen.